Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to discuss the Capricorn full moon on July 21st, 2024 at 29 degrees and 8 minutes. This will occur at 6:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Capricorn full moon at 29 degrees is an energetic degree. Full moons are endings of a chapter. This full moon will be conjunct Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. You will transform your authority internally to end a situation or a cycle of something. With full moons, the moon being in Capricorn will oppose the sun in Cancer. The sun is shining on your emotional body of the situation and will communicate to you whether it's time to end it or transform it. This moon will also square Chiron in Aries to give that emotional body a healing. I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world, and I'll see you soon. Hi Cancer, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We're going to take a look at where this Capricorn full moon is happening in your world. Alright, so we have the 7th house activated. The 7th house is your marriage partners, is your alliances, your commitments, your agreements, your relationships, your calibrations with other people, contracts, business relationships. Therapists, clients are here, and open enemies. This is an ending of a cycle in this house, and it can mean that you are releasing some type of relationship during this time. It can mean that you're releasing patterns of your relationship during this time, okay? Whether that is one-on-one, a marriage, friendships that you have, like best friends that you've had for a long time. There are certain things or certain elements that you're holding within that relationship, and there could be some releasing. I do want to see where the sun is. The sun will oppose the moon to make it a full moon, and that's in your first house. The first house is your identity. It is your physical body, the way that other people see you, okay? This is also your self-autonomy, the way that you lead yourself. So there could be, with the sun shining on this first house, a completely different you within relationships. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're ending it. This just could be an ending of a cycle that you've had within that relationship, okay? If there had been patterns of you doing more for others than for yourself, Cancer energy has a way of changing you to nurture yourself, your emotional body. And it could seem that within that relationship, whether it's friendships or one-on-one relationships, partnerships, that you seem like you're more selfish, I guess. And being selfish isn't so bad, considering that you have given everything to the other person. Whenever you're in a relationship itself, you need to understand that codependency is toxic, okay? And with this transit, it's trying to show you that codependency is toxic, that they expect you to be a certain way. They expect you to do certain things. And this is a time to where you're going to put up your boundaries and say no more, right? This is a time to where you're going to step back and be like, I need some time for myself because this has gotten too much. Your mind could be scattered with what to do with the relationship, and it doesn't necessarily because the energy is to end it, right? And if you don't want to end the relationship, you can alchemize these energies to where you just put up boundaries, that you just step back for a moment, maybe take a break for a second, and let them know that you love them, right? Let them know that you love them and just pull back a little bit, okay? If they love you, they know that you'll come back, right? If they love you, they'll give you the space that you need to re-energize yourself, to rejuvenate yourself, okay? But you will be seen a different way within the relationship because the first house is activated. And Cancer, just to let you know that it's okay because you are a water sign. You're understanding that you are sensitive, and every water sign is sensitive. I'm a Pisces sun, so yeah, we're sensitive. You know what I mean? And it takes a certain type of admiration within yourself to say no. It takes a certain type of person to be able to dive deep within themselves and understand themselves that they need a break or that they need to pull back, okay? Collaborations, contracts, maybe even lease agreements are activated with the 7th house. And this could be an ending of that. This could be a recalibration of a contract, or this could be that you're fine-tuning certain things within the contract because they aren't for you. Remember that sun is shining on that first house. People will see you differently for speaking up for yourself, okay? And whenever you see something that is very noticeable within your world, or you're getting a nudge from spirit telling you, hey, this isn't right. This agreement isn't necessarily for you, that you need to do something. And this could be the time that you do something about it. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at some transits that are happening. We have Pluto at 0 degrees retrograde that will be conjunct in Aquarius on the same day. Okay, 8th house. 8th house being activated is crisis, is legal matters, is divorces, other people's resources, debts, taxes, government grants, banking, mortgages, loans, hidden knowledge, taboo topics, esoteric knowledge, inheritance is here, death and rebirth, transformation, your psyche, investments, long-term finances. This is also, I'm not sure if I said it earlier, where soulmates merge, okay? This could be a time to where a relationship ends and you end up finding your soulmate. This could also be a time to where you open up and see the truth that the person that you're with is your soulmate. Therefore, you're trying everything that you can to keep the relationship in balance. Okay? This could be that a friendship ends up being your soulmate. That could be something that happens. That collaboration, agreement, negotiation that's happening within that 7th house could be with the government, could be with a loan situation or a mortgage. It could be an inheritance situation to where you have to sign an inheritance, sign the legal matter, right? 8th house with Pluto retrograde is trying to transform you internally, to push out those dreams coming true, to push out the community that you need to be in, to push out within your mind's eye of what group, club, or affiliation that you belong to. There's a lot of belonging in situations of your foundation occurring right now. And this could be something that has been within your mind's eye for a while of, I need to prepare myself to do everything I can to get everything together. And the 8th house being activated with Pluto is transforming you into that, is also giving you the opportunity during this full moon to understand that you have it within you to do the things that need to be done. Because the transformation from Pluto retrograde hitting this full moon, the sun shining on Cancer energy, you need to take some time out for yourself to understand yourself before you get into the legalities of things, okay? Capricorn has a way of structuring. If it's not a structured affiliation, it will destructure that affiliation to make you the authority over it. 7th house being activated in Capricorn, it wants you to be the authority within your marriages, relationships, one-on-one relationships that you have, any type of agreements that you hold with other people. Friendships are also there. Clients are here too, so this could be a situation to where you end a relationship with a client, or this could be a situation to where you revamp that relationship with a client to show them that you're not one to take advantage of, right? That could be something that happens, or to be taken advantage of, okay? Let's see here. Another transit that is happening is Chiron will be in Aries. It will square this full moon. And Chiron in your chart is in the 10th house, which is the Capricorn house, by the way. That 10th house is your professional life, is your status from single to married, married to single. And like I said, it's really your choice whether or not you want a divorce, okay? Because we do have divorces activated with that 8th house, 7th house being one-on-one relationships, and the 10th house being your status. The 10th house is also your reputation, your father's health and wealth. It's where people are that you hold into admiration, that you hold up into that mountain to climb to, right? Like, I want to be like that person, kind of person, okay? 10th house is your legacy, and it can also, with it in Aries, is trying to make you more independent in regards to these things, okay? Trying to make you your own self in regards to these things. So I'm going to place Aries into this house for you. So say your legacy in Aries would be that you fought for that legacy and it's yours independently, right? And you're leaving it behind to maybe children. Aries has a lot to do with your first house. Aries has a lot to do with the beginning of life, okay? So that would be your children. Your professional life and work and career being in Aries, this could look like you working for yourself or you working more independently rather than under someone's thumb. And that could look like, it could look like an entrepreneur, but it could look like a situation to where the boss isn't on you all the time, okay? That you have more freedom within your workspace. Reputation being an Aries could be that you are a warrior, that you have had to fight through hell and back, okay? That could be something. Or that you have a childlike attitude, that some people may see you as a person that can't make up their mind and into adulthood. All right, that could be something too, but Aries being in that 10th house. Father's health and wealth is here, and it could be that your father is the same way as you, that maybe there are some patterns that were repeated from a father, okay? people that you hold into admiration, you see them as very independent, and they also went through some trials and tribulations such as you did, being an Aries. And also status, from married to single, single to married, or upgrading within your work status, that it's not easy. Okay? It's not easy with the status that you uphold. Whether that's you being single, whether that's you being married, whether that's you being a father, whether that's you being a mother, whether that's you moving up within your career, whatever you're holding holds that responsibility of having to put on your armor, okay? That you're always on defense, okay? With Aries here. So, that being said, Chiron working in this house is squaring this full moon and is trying to heal you. Is trying to push you to see any types of triggers that may be happening within this 10th house. And the 10th house could have been situations with your work and career. It could have been situations with a father figure, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could be a mother that was a single mother, and therefore she was the father within your world. You know what I mean? So this could have been a trigger that's coming up, pushing you to heal whatever is happening within your world that maybe happened in childhood. Could have been some conditioning that was given to you that pushed forth for you to understand relationships. And Chiron is trying to transform that for you, trying to see that no one holds that authority within your relationships except for you. And you have the ability to heal it. You have the ability to do things differently. You have the ability to either let it go or keep it going, right? Chiron is trying to show you this, okay? So keep that in mind. But there will be a new situation happening within that 7th house. Your identity and the way that other people see you, it is going to be different. It is going to be different, but just take it one step at a time. With it being in Cancer, the 1st house, take it one step at a time. Nurture yourself as much as you can. Take time out for yourself as much as you can, okay? All right, Cancer, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.